Alrighty, well this is my Rise reflection for the month of January. Just right off the bat, looking back at this month, going into this class, I don't think I had the best attitude. I kind of had a lack of enthusiasm for this class, more because I have done quite a bit of schooling before where research was, a big aspect of a number of the classes I took. So taking a class about research, I wasn't really expecting to learn anything new. So I kind of had a, not a sour attitude, but definitely not the most enthusiastic attitude. And so because of that, I don't feel like I had proper time management because I wasn't like super excited about getting stuff done. And it's a lot easier to have better time management when you're looking forward to completing assignments, which I wasn't. And because of that, my time management was really poor. In fact, I actually had my first assignment that I just was an incomplete for me since starting Full Sail, which like it being my first is definitely not like me, but I just had a huge lack of enthusiasm. Yeah, definitely not my proudest moment and something that I will want to change. And as I inquire into this month, I want to, one of the questions I saw on the Rise model page was reflect on, maybe if there's any material that you would need to revisit. And I think that this is probably the case with a lot of people, but the Lydia courses are super informative, and it's nice that they break them up into little, 3 to 5 minute segments. And I probably, like most, end up just, putting the computer down, having it open, playing the videos, and then doing something else, cooking, cleaning, whatever else I'm doing that day. And so my attention's not fully on the lecture, and I feel like there's a lot that I missed. So going back and revisiting those, I think will be super helpful, especially the search engine optimization section, because that was something that I think can be super helpful for what I'm wanting to do. But was not one that I gave my full attention. So that's definitely one I would want to revisit. Looking at how I could kind of improve my performance going forward, attitude is number one, but I'm having a hard time. This is something I've struggled with for as long as I remember being in school, is having a good attitude or a positive attitude about something I'm not super interested in. Like I have a math class coming up, and I'm just dreading it. There's something I need to figure out on how to improve my attitude when it comes to subjects or courseware or coursework that I'm not excited about, because I don't like the idea of just having to kind of grin and bear it. However, I love the way that Full Sail is set up in that if there is a course that I really don't like or I'm having a really hard time with, it's over in a month. And that's something that I really like, instead of having to sit in it for an entire semester like I've had to in previous schools. So that's definitely something I want to improve. I'm not sure how to do that yet, but it's something I want to work on. And then of course, better time management. This was not my best month for time management. I've had really, really good months with time management. This was not one of them. And one of the questions I saw in the Rise article was, what if you had more time? Certainly I wouldn't have had an incomplete assignment. And even if that assignment had been late, if I'd had more time, I would have, spent some more time trying to pick it up and turn it in for that half credit. And then kind of looking at the evaluation of this month, and how will this month kind of inform my goals going forward, all that good stuff. Overall, not a terrible month for me, certainly not my best, but there was a lot going on in my personal life this month that made things just really difficult. We've had a lot of kind of terrible things happen this month, and I try to not let that affect my schoolwork as much as possible, because I find that this schoolwork is a bit of an escape for me and is also super helpful in preparing me for what I'm wanting to do. So it helps me to keep the big picture in mind. And even though this month was very difficult in the personal realm, it's something that that affected my time management, and something that I should have not foreseen, but should have adapted for, and kind of changed the way that I was looking at this course. So there were a lot of days where I was finishing stuff up at the last minute, which I really don't like doing. It puts me in a stressful mood. and I don't feel like my work is as quality as it could be because of it. And I definitely feel like I should have maybe informed my instructor about what was going on, to maybe ask for an extension on that assignment that I was going to be late on, or whatever. I just definitely don't think I handled it the best. So the things I really want to improve on is affecting my attitude, improving it in some way so that I feel more positive about the coursework, even if it's something I'm not super interested in. And then when I am dealing with something personal, that I adapt and kind of change up the way I'm doing my schoolwork to compensate for whatever's going on in my life, so I don't fall behind, and to keep communication up with my instructor. Not an excellent month for me, and one that will help me kind of recenter, I think, and hopefully do much better next month. Definitely looking forward to improving on the future. Like I said, those couple of things I really want to work on, I'm excited to improve on those. So there you go.